here's a legend on the internet. Tom Fulp is one of the creators of the Behemoth and Newgrounds. What caused you to, Newgrounds is a big thing, and then you decided, you know what, I want to go into video game creation. What spurred that to make that first step into like Alien Hominid?
Well, I guess at the core of it all, my dream always had been to make video games, so it's kind of like a natural progression. But it all happened when Dan and I made the web version of Alien Hominid in 2001. And the following year, the video game company Dan was working for went out of business, and his coworker John said, hey, let's make a new company and make a console version of Alien Hominid. So if it wasn't for that, I probably would have just kept doing web stuff forever. But we formed the Behemoth and made the console version of Alien Hominid, and then it's all just progressed ever since.
What spurred into your mind to go from, say, an alien to knights into, I don't even know what to call it, like a theater with characters with blocks for heads? What creative process did it go through to create these sort of things?
Alien Hominid was Dan, I guess, supposedly woke up one morning and said, I have a really bad headache, I feel like an alien hominid bit my head off. And then his friend said, what does an alien hominid look like? And that's when Dan drew the alien. And Castle Crashers was a little different, where we wanted to do like a 4-player game of adventuring. And we originally had an idea of doing like different types of adventurers, like different types of characters. And then that sort of transformed to let's do knights. And then the Knights went through some iterations, and then we ended up with what we have now with the Castle Crashers Knights. For Battleblock, it sort of goes back to Dan's traditional style. Like all of his original characters are kind of like these little flathead guys. So it's kind of like Dan's traditional style, and then just multiplied by hundreds of characters. So it's it's just like pumping them all out.
What was one of the biggest things you've learned over the past few games? You make games on Newgrounds with Dad and me, and now you're making new products out for downloadable services like Xbox Live Arcade and Steam and PSN and whatnot. So what have you learned in the past decade or so that you've worked on games?
I guess the big thing I learned from Alien Hominid was don't make the game too hard, because we made it way too hard, and that's really, it's like a shame because really you want people to see it all. And when you find out that most people don't see it all, it makes you kind of sad because you put so much work into it. So Castle Crashers, we aimed easier and seemed to hit a good sweet spot with that, where everyone's like enjoying it. Then we've also learned that we love downloadable, so we like avoiding publishers and retail and going straight to the user. So that's been a big thing that we like and we want to keep doing.
Where is Battleblock Theater? Is it going to be exclusive on Xbox Live Arcade again, or is it coming out for both systems?
So far, nothing is finalized, but we like all the systems, and it has the potential to be on them all. So,
Are you going to have as many unlockable characters and extras as Castle Crashers in this new game?
it will have hundreds.
So many. It would be a legion of characters. Have you thought of, taking a prototype of one of those Flash games on Newgrounds and making it into a full game like you did with Alien Hominid?
That always does come up. Like every year I try to make a Madness game for Madness Day on Newgrounds. So I'm always thinking in the back of my head, maybe someday Madness will get I'll have enough of these to make a console game out of it. We've been showing Dad and Me here, and lots of people keep on asking if we're going to do a console version of that. So, then it's like the big thing, maybe someday we'll do Dad and Me on console. So. We always do the web games with the thought that maybe this could become a console game, but then sometimes it just stays a web game too.
All right, one final question: when is the Behemoth and Newgrounds going to combine and take over the world?
I have a feeling they'll always be different. They're very different things, but we do want them to work together as much as we can. Our goal has always been for Behemoth to be sort of a bridge to help bring more Flash developers over to consoles.
Thanks a lot. And you can play currently Castle Crashers and their first game, Alien Hominid HD, on Xbox Live Arcade. Castle Crashers is coming soon, and we can't wait for the next title, Battleblock Theater, coming out.
Or